There we go. Stream. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Yes, it is all coming together. Yes. The stream. It's all coming together. Alright. And... okay. Yeah. Okay. Yo. Hello. Yes. Hello. I'm gonna say it again just for extra reassurance. Hello. Playing a game. Wait, hold on. Let me reset that. Playing West of Loathing. I've never played this game before, but I have seen, a long time ago, I've seen gameplay of it. But like I remember very little. There's only like a select few things I remember. Otherwise, I'm going into this blind for pretty much. Wait, did I switch it? Yes, I did. Okay. The volume might be on the lower end, but if I've learned anything, it's better to have a low volume than high volume. Better to be too quiet than to be too loud. That's what I've learned in life. Alright. Yeah, okay, no reason to just sit here and dilly-dally. Might as well get started. Yeah, new game. Oh my. Wanted. What is this? Frank Canton? Whoa. Oh, is this the character creator? Oh, change your... Go! Reward. I'm shooting all these things. Edit your name. I don't... So I guess... You know what, this cat's cool. Let's shoot the cat plush. Oh, okay. Okay. I have input on this. That's good to know. I don't know. Hold on, I didn't think this far through. Oh god, did I just shoot my... There we go. Two beautiful eyes. And a beautiful smile. Oh, that's scary. Alright. Well, obviously we're gonna be Gavino. What should my last name be? Gavino. Come on, cleverness. Our last name, I don't know. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna McMurtry. You know what? Gavino. My last name's gonna be Gavino. Right now I'm back to square one. Gavino. Gavino McFurry. It's beautiful. Oh, 50, 50, 10. I will shoot all of these things. Okay. Gavino McFurry at your service. That beautiful face. Play as Gavino McFurry. You ready to get going, are you? I hope so. I hope. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. Cow puncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler. These all look so stupid. Being a bean slinger sounds cool. I like slinging beans. If I know anything, it's that I'm a bean slinger. Oh wait, magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the bean slinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Oh yeah, actually if I remember correctly, I think one of the main enemies in this game are just cows, I think. Cow punchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable feller in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard that cow punchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't gonna punch themselves after all. Or snake oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. Honestly, kinda like vibing with the idea of a bean slinger. Okay. Yeah, you know, bean slinger. I wanna be a bean slinger. Alright. Yo. Alright, so there is one. So at the start of the stream, I said there's like a very few things I remember about this game. One of those few things is something to do with this bookshelf. You read the spine of one of your books, The Adventure at Vulture Mansion. I love this one. The Occurrence at the Black Cellar. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Ether Swift and the Mystery of the Eerie Tower. That was one of my favorites. Johnny Drew and the Trouble at Witch Jungle. I read that one 10 times. The Adventure at the Terrible Bridge. I read that one 10 times. Vernon Hardy in the old house. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. Yeah, the book, the item walking stupid. Unlock stupid. If I remember, this is what it sounds like. It's really stupid. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options. You got a perk, stupid walking. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, it's as stupid as I remember it. Oh my god. It's actually so great. This weird poster appeared here one night. Oh, it's so good. Go through the box. Oh my god. I'm freaking skating. I'm actually just... Oh my god. Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Goodbye, desk. I can comb my hair. You combed your hair one last time. I got one experience. What's my character doing? Hey, Russell. How you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Give you a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell B. Maybe it's time. You know what? Russell deserves freedom. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Goodbye, phonograph. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. So stupid. I got what was advertised. Stupid walking. Okay, you can turn it off if you ever feel like it. Ugh, no. Something about that that's just different. Nerd mode. Let's not automatically spend our XP, at least not to start off, I guess. Alright. For the freaking walking, I can't get a handle on it. So stupid. Oh, okay. What is that? What what are you? What am I doing? Nothing on the hat wrap today. What a mess. There we go. Oh, I stacked my firewood. The hearth really puts the hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. Where's Mom, though? You'll miss meals with the family. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. My little brother's room. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. Pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Solutio problematis ad geometrium situs pertinatis. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. Brother's weird books. Disquisitiones arithmeticae. Oh. Just the title page gives me a headache. Vorlesungen über Zahlentheorie. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. It's your kid brother's toy box. I got a puzzle cube. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but he figured out the last couple of moves. Yo! I've already solved it, and if you mess it up again, it'll be messed up forever. Mess it up forever! Alright, fine. Just have a cool puzzle cube. So tidy. It's so stupid. This is a really stupid game, if I remember correctly, from what I saw a long time ago. No time to screw around the woods. Time to head west! Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... I see. This is totally not an important choice at all. You know what? I like lockpicking in games. The one about picking locks? Oh boy! That's the one. Enjoy it. Locks and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Ride us a leather when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Now if you don't mind me, I must go on my journey. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favorite can of beans. Can of infinite beans? You can't tell, but I have such a big smile on my face. Yo, infinite bean? Like, if it was just a normal can of beans, okay, that would be one thing, you know? I'd be like, oh, okay, thank you, Father, for the can of beans, I guess. But no, it's not just any can of beans. It's a can of infinite beans. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Something to do with the haystack. Hey, a needle! I found a needle in a haystack. Book is a comprehensive guide to advanced lockpicking techniques. It's got a whole chapter on tumblers. Until you memorize the entire book. You got a skill. Lockpicking expertise. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon, those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Oh, my can of infinite beans is a weapon. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. You'd think a can with an unlimited number of beans in it would be really exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It is a pretty cool thing to carry around, though. The item goes in your offhand. 1 spell damage, muscle, and moxie. Okay. You my nerd brother. Your brother Rufus is standing there looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Here, you can have your puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Goodbye. Hey, Rufus. Time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going out west anyway? To help people? To seek my fortune? Or to get off this stupid farm? You know what? Helping people. I love helping people. You've read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Goodbye, Rufus. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go. Go west, young man. Oh, he's busy drawing pictures in the dust. Weird kid. He's just barely holding it together. It's probably best for him if you just go. Your mom raises her eyebrow. I just wanted one more hug before I leave. Wait, can I? Yo, infinite hugs. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I get it. The woods are east, and I'm trying to go west. It's high time I head out west. West of Loathing. Ah, opening credits. I'm just hitching a ride on this guy's carriage of what I assume to be turnips? I'm gonna assume these are turnips. Alright. You just skipped a credit sequence where your character rode a turnip cart across the Great Plains into a sleepy town of Boring Springs. Highlights of the trip included these people. Yo, boom operator Ryan Ike? Good job, Ryan Ike. Good job. I'm sure it was spectacular. Derp. 300 miles is too far to go on foot. You need a horse. Ow! Can't fellow. Bert. Oh, I couldn't read. Well, a turnip. Yo, I got a dusty turnip. Let's go. Chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. I got a broken board. Oh, it's my weapon now. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. Turnip covered in gray increases the 3 M's by 1 for the rest of the day. The sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking." Oh, is that poo? Oof. Ow, dang it. Ow, dang it. Eek. Yipes. Ow, yo, yo. Ew, ouch. Yuck. Yuck. Oh, I'm even touching with my hands. Ew, it's so gross. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dag nabbit? Well, you can't drink here with that hat. It ain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a magical black Stetson that looks like something you'd wear. I got a barely enchanted hat. Grab it and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy, nod. Say, feller. Yeah? Heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, keep it in mind. Oh, this man's eyes. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say a lot. Excuse me. I say all kinds of things. For instance, I've been mining these mountains longer than a high-heeled rock skunk could take a massage. Or a message, I mean. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. Those two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, you two. Yo, that man's snoring. Alright. One of the few other things that I remember about this game is that the spittoons are truly something special. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking in it that it's absolutely disgusting. Of course I gotta look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Yo, hold on, gimme, I want it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like vomit, the vomit trough at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. I don't hesitate for long. Stick my hand in there. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like a glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. I must keep searching. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen, slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You'd appear to have gotten some kind of ring, probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations? Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. Hooray! Nasty ring. Well, I'm glad I have that in my life. Don't be fooled by all the stars. This ain't got much magic in it. At least I got mysticality from this hat. Yippee! I shall cartwheel in excitement. I should probably leave him alone. Hey, you! Hey, you! Hey, you! I don't want to leave you alone. I changed my mind. Fine. You already have a hat. What would you do with two? The woman glares at you. You should probably just let her drink. Howdy, I'm Gavino. Howdy, Gavino. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what a hostler is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't seen one in ages. Oh, is that why you're here drinking instead? And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show you. Alright. Guess we're getting ourselves a horse. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." The bartender finally notices you. Why, howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Gavino. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. That's about the railroad. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. Trying to run a line to Frisco. Having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Dirtwater. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands. Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoken from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Got weak fungicide. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. Effective against goblins. Okay. I shall march angrily along to the basement. Boring Spring Saloon basement. Oh hey, I got a lantern. Am I riding the lantern? Pile of old newspapers. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. From about 6 weeks ago. So, this is about 6 weeks ago. That means the game is in it's May right now. It's May of 1895. No, wait, 6 weeks. 6 weeks ago. It's around early June, probably, actually. Now that I think about it. So, you must be that goblin. Crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails ya. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of the bar. Attack the goblin. Bree Yark. Alright, I have no idea how combat works in this game. Melee attack. Pistol attack. I don't even think I have a pistol unless I could just... This will deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin, which would kill it because this goblin only has 25 health. See, I got Lava Fava. Target will suffer 9 hot damage. Oh my, hot damage. Bean Shield costs 1 AP action point. I'm assuming. Usable once per fight. Increase your armor by 4. This will not end your turn. Oh, okay. I only have 1 action plate. Surrender. Giving up is the same as losing. Alright, I don't want to do that. Alright, well, I guess use the weak fungicide. Oh, yeah, no, this man dead. Victory. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Goodbye, ye goblin. You are debtors. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Gavino. Tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Gavino. I knew you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. Reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do. By way of thanks. Yo, 200 meat? Also, I'm pretty sure meat is the currency in this game. It's an interesting currency, but I'm pretty sure it's the currency either way. Tip your hat to the bartender. Who's that lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Wouch. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy, who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye. Well, I'm glad we got that settled. You got anything to say, Pete? What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck. I say all kinds of things. For instance, dag nabbit. Some four-flushing machine sapped my flapjack. Uh-huh. What? I don't want to talk to Pete. Guy or Pete? Wait, did he just say random? Dag nabbed machines. Can't trust him no more. And the sign whining hornswoggler. I want one more. Dad gummit. Some side whining scab shangle grizzle my frizzle frazzle. Sidewinding machines, can't trust them no more in a dirty claim jumper. Thank you, Pete. They're playing poker. Alright, can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. Put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they say no. One of them shuffles the cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet aggressively. Yeehaw! I'll bet 15 meat. Look at each other nervously, but they both call your bet. Okay, read 'em and weep. You show your pair of 10s plus 2, 3, king. The guy on the left has a full house, and the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush. 2 through 6 in hearts. Wait, that means I lost, right? Outfox them. You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points. To the gal on the right's 20, and you're 25 plus a king. And the king represents King Ralph the Ninth, whom the western colonies revolted against because of unfair taxes, so they owe an extra tax of 10 meat each. They nod in understanding and push more meat across the table at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. If there's one thing I know, it's how to play poker. You already plumbed the depths of this spittoon and your own depravity. It should be trust me. I'm plenty ashamed of myself. Yuck. The Sheriff. Trade. Ow. Ooh, I heard that cactus right before I entered this dialogue. Step right up, Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. To the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pick watch. How about some free dynamite? Requires dickering. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. I want to hold on to my needle. Well, that man has a snake. That man make a snake oil? This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. And given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. Wow, okay. I see how it is. Yuck, yuck. Hello, Sheriff. There's a dirty mug here. Yo. A dirty glass mug. The bottom is stamped property of Boring Spring Saloon. Reward if returned. Okay. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't have to be looking for work, would you? Depends on the work. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here. Will call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. Well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Yeah, wait, why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta sit here and practice my chair tipping. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. I got the deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. He makes a little note on your map. You discovered a new map location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. 200 meat. It's freaking... Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. Apply in person at the Yuma Marshalls. Okay, that's clever. Wanted. Bimmy Fricker for face thievin'. 420 meat. Ha! It's the funny number. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? Not yet, sorry. Well, I can't arrest anyone until you do. I mean, I could, but there wouldn't be much point. The BS Horsery. What a name. Can I hit? Say, can I hit? Can I hit? Never mind. Horses are 1,000 meat. Yo, look at this horse. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. I got a needle. It's a haystack. I got a needle. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh god, yes. Thank you, please. I'd go fetch them myself except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new map location, the Ore Hole Mine, the Boring Springs Boneyard, and the Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. A bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. You said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I have Nurse Whiskey. You sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now, I only have 1 horse available. Let me think on that. Oh, I didn't mean to leave, but okay. Ew. Freaking just walking straight up into the poo. So I have 3 needles now. I don't mind trading one for dynamite. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. That's oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is not a cactus. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, haha. No, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Give him the newspaper I found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. And if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. Oh, it actually does look like he's reading it. Well, Cactus Bill, hope you enjoy your loose dirt. Hope you enjoy your newspaper. I bet if we had a shovel, we could dig up that dirt. Get lost! Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Yo, that's a lot of TNT. Oh, wow. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace. The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised. Alright. Fanny doesn't look like it sees much use. Grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly brows. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp if bloodshot. She holds out her hands. Whiskey, stat. You know what? I promised her I'd give her whiskey. And by promise, I mean I'd said I had it. I didn't say I'd give it to her, but... Yeah, I mean... She let us into her house, expecting to get whiskey, so I think it's only fair. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Point taken. Downs continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Yeah, no, is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's, I mean, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of the living. Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars and stay out of the town cemetery then. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Make like a tree and leaf. Okay, leaf through, make like a tree and leaf. It's kind of funny. You know, I'm curious about The Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extreme. Yeah, I said it wrong the first time. In the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly just find lists of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So... it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction, haha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Yo, 3 XP. Leaf through the Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. Oh my. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've also learned to speak Goblin, sort of. Got the perk Goblin tongue. I wonder if I could have talked to that Goblin in the basement. Speak a little bit of Goblin, at least enough to order a beer, which is the important thing. Make like a tree and leaf. Oh, I have a map now. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Oh! Oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I can just click and go. But, you know, fair. Speak softly and carry a loud stick. This item is used in combat. Sometimes useful outside of combat. That's for the horses. Let's go return that mug. Cartwheeling our way over. Yuck. Oh, wait, here. Howdy. Howdy. Good to see you again, Gavino. Found this mug. Much obliged. Hand in the recovered mug and collect your bounty. 25 meat. Tip your hat to the bartender. Just thought I'd say howdy. Well, that mission is accomplished, I reckon. What you got for me, Pete? Gadzooks! There's a ghost in my bedroll. Anything else, Pete? Tarn! damnation! Some double-crossing so-and-so sapped my flapjack. Yeah, thank you, Pete. Oh, Pete? You okay, Pete? Did you have like a stroke? What? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking Pete if Pete's okay. He's obviously not okay. Pete? Do you need a friend? Dag nabbit, there's a score. Oh no, he's just worried about his bedroll. Are you still angry at me? Yeah, okay. No, this is a happy environment. Can I steal these mugs? No. Oh, no, I said howdy. Yep, alright. Well, I guess. Oh, howdy, Braid. I didn't mean to talk to you. Topeka. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? I don't remember. Oh, what's this? Stupid walking in goblin tongue. Oh, I can click on these. When you were a child, you wanted to walk so badly, you finally have. Hellbender. I have 13 unspent experience. Huh. Oh, okay, I see. Muscles measure how beefy you are. It affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff and how much damage you take when you get a hit. It affects the amount of damage you do with spells and the amount of damage you take from spells and elemental attacks from bad guys. Mysticality. Moxie. You've got Moxie, kid. And this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot. The extent to which you are truly gritty. The higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Oh, at this level. +1 stomach capacity? Stomach capacity determines how many food items you can eat before you need a nap. Also, you can't take naps. You can only go to sleep for an entire night. Losing fights makes you angry, and your pain tolerance determines how angry you can get before you pass out. Next level. Get more max HP. Your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Spleen. Your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use in a day. Also maximum AP and speed. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and you'll also be able to afford them. +10% to meat gains. +1 liver capacity. How many alcoholic drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off. You tamper the force of nature, making you yourself a force of nature. That's our Hellbender. I think that was our hot damage attack. Smarter than a box of rocks. Lock picking expertise. They ain't yet invented a lock that'll keep you out. I can pick complex locks, yo. 400! Oh, that's crazy. Well, I do spells, right? Since I'm like a bean slinger, so I guess, you know, do that. Speed determines who goes first in combat. If your speed is higher than that of your primary enemy, your team will go first, otherwise theirs will. If both sides equal speed, there will be a coin flip to see who goes first. The West may be brutal, but it is fair. You know what? Sure, Grumption. Put up my Grumption as well. Options. Characters, what we're just looking at. Alright, map. The only thing on the compass rose is west. Alright, so we got the Thousand Snakes Gulch, the Boring Springs Boneyard, the Orehole Mine, or the Fricker Gang's hideout. Copyrighted 1890. Go to the Orehole Mine. Get ourselves a shovel. This is where Bill said to look. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Nah, this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Nice. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Right, hold on, I'm gonna quickly go back here. I want to dig. It's been my life dream to dig. Oh, I can. It's nasty work, but somebody's got to do it. Yo, I'm helping society. Let's go. Let's see what this is. Huh, someone buried a mug here. I don't know why someone buried. Don't bathe in public. It's gross. Alright. I found this mug. Thanks. We gotta say, Pete. By Ginger, there's a rock in my biscuit barrel. Thank you, Pete. Alright. Orehole Mine. There's still some meat ore in this cart. 50 meat. Meat ore? Dirty mug here. Got a recovered mug. Orehole Mine inside. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. Poster on the wall behind reads Blasting Cap Storage Level 1. Level 2 is Plungers. Both kinds. I don't know what that means. Level 3 Tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Let's leave it alone for now. I like how I just ride the lantern. My car's still full. Find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. Unrefined meat nugget. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. I guess we need ourselves a plunger then. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing to this lantern? We don't talk about that. Blast cap storage? These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Oh, okay, I really gotta say, something that's really haunted me throughout all my time and wanting to write, because I write as a hobby, is like when to put the period inside the quote, when to put it outside. I don't know, there's a lot of moments where that bothers me. Probably should just like look up what the writing grammatical experts say instead of just being an infinite turmoil, but oh well. Dang it, looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Well, let's get the tools. We're gonna do plungers last. Saving them plungers for last. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. You know what? Pick the lock. They managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Device for turning the ground into holes. The crowbar is one of nature's simplest machines. It's exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid and you don't want it to have a lid anymore. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with the veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Ayo, give me those blasting caps. Ayo. Instructions for the cargo elevator. Probably when the crate's open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. For converting electricity, it's advice for converting electricity, which has only recently been discovered, into explosions, which are awesome. But you don't need any more. Alright, give me them plungers. Give me them plungers. Plungers! The sign lied! Though there's only the one kind. A detonation plunger. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. Press the plunger, nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. This looks dangerous. Add a blasting cap. Okay, you see him putting yourself in grave danger. This makes you nervous. Oh. Here goes nothing. Kaboom! I'm alive! You see the dark horse barely approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. Winnie. The horse shies away from you. Though in this case, it's more like crippling introverted away from you. Thank you for the reassure. Ah, come on. Don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. Triple dot. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Aw, come on. Nay, eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See. You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh! It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. I'm glad we got to taste the oats for ourselves. Yo, I got a silver nugget. A shiny nugget of silver. Pity me. Hold on. It looks like everything's fine. Oh, hold on one moment. Alright. Wait, what? What about the elevator? The elevator is closed. In any case, it's not a people elevator. It's a cargo elevator. Sad, sad truth. This definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. Town of Boring Springs. Why is this locked? So weird. I found this mug. This guy's still asleep. Can I talk to these guys again? I don't have enough meat left to bother with. It looks like they're playing for spiders now. Alright, so the horse should be back here, huh? Yo! This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. Very nice. Nope, wrong one. Map. Let's go to the Boring Springs Boneyard. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885, was actually a really interesting guy. Got a new mug. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. Interesting. Oh, sorry. Beauregard Skeleton Captain, 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Guess we're fighting. Cost 1 HP, usable once per fight. Increasing your armor by 4. I want to try casting my bean shield. See what that's all about. Yo, I straight up got a bean shield! Action lava, I don't have enough. I guess I'd want to do a pistol attack, right? Minus 4 HP. Ow. All the stats are equal. I mean, yeah, this does 4 to 5, so I might as well just use the gun. Ow. Why is my body making like a not flesh sound? It sounds like he's hitting metal. Am I made out of metal or something? Bow. At least I'm... Alright, 3 to 4. Now I can use the board because it's... Ha ha ha! Die! You put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. I got an old cavalry saber and a gold tooth. Sweet. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a very long time, and now it's in your backpack. Here comes the cavalry. So I just drag this. I don't need to circulate. I can use the crowbar. But let's use the this thing. With a shovel? No. I think it has to say that it does damage for it to do damage. Examine it. Examine the dynamite. It's got an end you light and an end that blows. Oh. Okay, just checking. Excuse me, jeez. Just sell it. Alright, fair. Fair enough. When I find a way to sell it, I'll certainly sell it. Sorry if you hear screaming in the background. People are just dying in the background, don't mind. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. Oh no, you're right. I'm not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is! Alright, so I get... You know what? Let's do this one. Hot damage. Yo, is that a spicy bean? Whoa! I just beaned that skeleton. The skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. Cool. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Oh, hello, horse. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously, so as to not startle her. Though you quickly come to the realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi. I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. How'd you do that? That's a little strange how you did that without opening your mouth. Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you're going to ride her, you'd want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Yup, still cold. Oh, brr. Yup, still cold. Brr. You get the idea. Here you go. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Try the oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie. Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little teensy tiny little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. With that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Timothy Cochrane, 55 to 95, devoted husband. What year is it? I already forgot what year it's supposed to be. It's like... Oh well. Elizabeth Cochrane, beloved daughter. Silas Cochrane, a baby. Aw, it's kind of sad. And if you don't mind me, I gotta mosey my way on back. I could open the map. But why do that when I could walk to this arrow instead? I think so far, I definitely like the shadow horse. It's like so shy. You still angry at me? Oh wait, are you Susie Cochrane? How'd you know my name? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. I saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Huh. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple of days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed into the front door and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What did you do? I There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. I just... She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose? Nothing keeping me here, and no desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? I left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. I'll go get it. You know, like, she's in grief. I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the map where her ranch is. The Cochrane Ranch. Alright. Oof. Dang it. Yow. Right. Map. Let us go to Thousand Snakes Gulch. Oh my, what a surprise. There's a snake here. It's one of these rocks is really shiny. A shiny rock. Yipes. Ow, dag, nabbit. Snakes look sleepy, but not that sleepy. Oh, okay, I have to fight it. Well, it has 10 health, and well, I do 10 hot damage. Let me check something real quick. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, cast spell. Die, you snake! Minus 10 HP. Hot. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Slake Murderer Gavino. No, I don't like that title. Snakes are cool when they're not trying to kill you. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Fair point. Got the jump on them. You have no interest in burning yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're too close to yourself to do that. I wonder if I could use it on the snake. That seems like a bad idea, obviously. You have no interest in burning yourself. Right. Cast the spell of burning! The spicy bean! Yo, we hot. Ow! I'm in pain. And I'm poisoned. Gavino McFurry. Forgot I named myself that. Alright, well, use the sword. Clonk. You made short work of that long snake. Snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Whoa, they're quick! Well, that didn't feel too good. I have 2 action... Oh no, I said I had 2 action points for a moment there. Honestly, I kind of feel like I might need armor for this fight. I don't know. I have a bad feeling. Right now it's just yeah, I'll be able to. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be able to kill it before it kills me. Now that I have my bean shield on me. Poison kind of sucks, but it's not gonna kill me. Nice work. The whole cowboy thing doesn't work out. You could always get a job as a snake exterminator. 9 experience. That's pretty good. Shiny. It's about the size of a rock. Oh, that horse has some googly eyes. This snork has gone snake crazy. Or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? Yarg! It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Erg. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Are you hungry, boy? I got a little treat for you. Snurf. Feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny-argle. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. That seemed like it worked out pretty well, probably. Ah, yes. All these beautiful horses. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. Can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you buy one, you won't be able to change your mind later. I think I want the shifty looking dark one, but this horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at her. You behold a pale horse, like absurdly pale. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. This is the most typical horse I've ever seen. I'll take that basic model. I don't know, I really like the freaking introvert horse. I don't know. Good choice. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell her to you for 1,000 meat. Wait, when you say sneaky? Well, she's real quiet. She likes dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look how she's trying to hide behind the other horse there. She seems pretty smart. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. I can give her a name? Oh my god, what am I gonna name the horse? I didn't think this far through. The default name they want me to give her is Tina. Also, I got an achievement. Buy a dark horse. It's my achievement that I've gotten. Hold on. I don't know what I want to name my horse. You know what, this is, I feel like, you know, this might be a weird name for a horse, but I'm gonna name her Garatina, because the default name's Tina. Garatina's like ghost type, which is close enough to dark type for the dark horse, and I like Pokemon, so I shall name my horse Garatina. That's what I've decided. Yes. Alright then, Garatina the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. You got an item. Southeast West map. Thanks. It's your new horse, Garatina. No. Alright. Follow map to Dirtwater. I want to finish my business here before doing anything else. Let's go to the Fricker Gang's hideout. Thud Fricker. The Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Really? You're just going to gun down a hapless sleeping man in cold blood? Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. Oh my god. Everybody dies. Pull the trigger. Dang, partner. Got a perk Ruthless. You are a cold-blooded killer, and people can see it in your eyes. It's often the last thing they see, in fact. Oh no, what have I done? Why did I do that? No, I'm sorry, Fun. I can feel the evil overriding my veins. The evil. It's a beer barrel cactus. Requires forage and harvest. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker gang stole. 25 meat, a recovered mug, and a pair of silver cufflinks. If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Alright, fair enough. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Psst! Can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Cool. Drown him. You push his head under the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. At least he died warm. Rub-a-dub-dub! Oh, am I saying that? I thought he was saying that. I was so confused. I truly am ruthless. Jeez. Just a straight up cold-blooded killer, man. Oh, I have experience. That's right. Oh, the base damage goes up. This gives me more armor. Honestly, having more armor with beam shield seems like it'd be really helpful, especially for early on. Amount of damage take from smells. Did I say smells? I think I say spells. Whatever. I think I'm gonna put up my muscle, I guess. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Shoot one of them in the back. You draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel, and starts firing at you wildly. This shouldn't take long. 20 HP. Providing cover. I wonder what that means. Well, you know what? No, did I just... Oh, I thought I somehow gave it to him. I was so good. Okay, no. I got myself the bean shield. Yo, I'm double beaning. Let's go. I just straight up walked to him though. I don't even know what he did, but he failed. Oh, he is very dead. He is gonna be very dead. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Oh no. Time to recover the sheriff's door. There's a mug on the table. They won't be needing this anymore. A pyre of the Fricker's ill-gotten gains. It's the sheriff's door. Got it. This should go back to the sheriff as soon as possible. How's that fitting in my backpack, though? The door from the Boring Springs jail's only cell. Oh, I got 2 mugs. Now let's go return these mugs so we get that, that meat money. 50 meat. Oh, I hand them both at once. Nice. Hey, you. I don't have your rifle. I'm sorry. And how you doing, Pete? Verschlungener machines can't trust him no more than a no-good goblin. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. He notices the shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eye lights up. That there is a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Don't sell it. Nah, I like this rock. I think I'll keep it. He shrugs. Suit yourself. Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands. If you like, I'll give you 81 meat for it. You know what, man? Sure. It's a deal. Given the nugget, he smiles and hands you some meat. Fine and dandy. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat ore you're carrying. You ain't seem like one got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Sure, here you go, Pete. Pleasure doing business with you. Pete's eyes narrow as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you, and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced. Listen, kid, all this stuff what I've been buying from you, you've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down on the 40th level that ain't worth messing with for a fella wants to keep his eyes, if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. There's a hole in my chaps. No. It's my shiny rock, Pete. My shiny rock. I will not sell it for anything. There says something about the 40th level. You suddenly remember that weird thing that Pete said about level 40 is that a real thing? Level 40. What is that? It's a strange black chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside there is a hat. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which looks like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. Put it on. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off, and things will be much harder for you. It'll be as tough. It will be as though your life is a game, and that game's difficulty level is greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. You also get the sense that your extremely shy horse will not be willing to travel with you for wearing the hat. You just swap for another one at the hostler before you can leave Boring Springs. I do not want this. I don't want hard mode. At least not today. At least not today. Alright, last but not least, the Cochrane Ranch. Oof! I got mostly scabs. It's probably because I've been walking to so many cactuses. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire set of skin capillaries just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. Oh, that's horrible. Cochrane Ranch established 1891. All the water in this trough has boiled away. Susie's ranch is burned to the ground. This kind of sucks. Poor Susie. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noise. That sounds like a cow. The house is the only thing still standing. Ouch! Go through it anyway. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Varmint skinning knife. Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. Nice. I forgot to return the cell door. Whoops. Dr. Sweckleton's Pure Castile Soap. Where this comes from, they call it thope. Got me a bar of soap. Of soap. These pies were not safe. That's a demon cow. This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it to that safe without dealing with it. Therefore, I shall deal with it. Yeah, I don't think hot damage is going to do much for me. Bean shield! Attack. I'm on fire? Yeah, no, I'm on fire. I'm straight up on fire. The target is a pyro bove. Alright, I'm on fire. Well, I took care of that quickly. Oh, it had hot resistance. Yeah, it said in the bottom right it had hot resistance. Defeated the nasty cow skull floating in the cloud of flame. Hooray! It's the Cochrane's family's gun safe. I got her rifle. Could I theoretically use it? No. It's an old rifle, but it has obviously been well cared for. There are 6 little notches carved into the stock. Gotta crawl my way along. Alright. Pretty much explored everywhere. Hold on, before we talk to Susan, let's talk to the sheriff. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door, and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Nope, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well now, that's a right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. Yo, 500 meat? This man just gave me 500 meat. Got another little task for you. Got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I shall keep an eye out, my good sir. The cell looks much better with its door back in place. More celly. It's pretty valid. Oh. Yeah, I'll trade this soap for a lock. Braid, though you really don't think his name is actually Braid, takes your soap and hands you a lock. Well, sure. Looks like I got a lock. Padlock got its name because it's a wizard that protects your house. Because it's like a wizard. Howdy. You managed to scare up a lock for my cell? Yep, got it right here. You hand the sheriff the lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire. Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy? Let's see what I can do. I don't want to use one of my needles on you, but I guess I will. You definitely picked the lock. You've unlocked the cell door. Better let the sheriff reclaim the key himself so he has something to do today. He's obviously busy with his chair tipping. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Here, have this as a souvenir of your time in Boring Springs. Replica sheriff badge. This is a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tour the jail. Goes on my lapel. It's already on my lapel. Nice. How's it going? Leaning rightly. Okay. So many mugs. No. You find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Gavino. Thanks, Gavino. Can't really say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long time, then looks back at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head out west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. You know what? Sure, let's bring Susie with us. If it allows us. Thanks again for getting my rifle. Let me know. 18 experience. Ooh, baby. Kinda wanna getting more getting more AP would be pretty nice. Alright, fine. I'll let my gumption. I wanna have 2 AP. That sounds so good. 2 action points. Ooh. Browsing things. Alright, guaranteed out of town. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? I'm probably ready to leave. I don't know where else I could. The bar. Gadzooks! Some metal machine sank my battleship. No, you're not getting my shiny rock, Pete. It's my shiny rock. Can I talk to Piano Man? Are you all good in life? Alright, well. Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's time I leave Boring Springs. Ride Garrotine out of town. Alrighty then. You're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional combat support. Who will you take with you? Honestly, I kinda want Crazy Pete. I know I said I was gonna bring Susie, but I kinda want Crazy Pete. You know what? You pop back to the saloon and collect Crazy Pete. Hit the trail. You consult the southwest map. Oh, I'm so sorry. The southeast-west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things. The town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. I don't know why I said that so fast. And we've discovered those two locations. Head for Dirtwater. Day 1. The first day of the rest of your life. Giratina whinnies as you approach. Calm remain. She whinnies shyly. Aw, Giratina, you're a sweetie. Alright. The sign says room for rent. Inquire within. It's your partner. Oh god. Oh, Crazy Pete. Howdy, Pete. Well now, if in your... Oh god. Well now, if you're interested in mining and such, I happen to know a little mine not too far from here. Okay, is it a good one? Ain't never been. We'll have to explore it and find out. Oh, the snake pit mine. Am I forgetting about anything? Pete says you should see the bartender about renting that room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Thanks for the reminder, Pete. This water's for horses only. Take off the oven on. It uses real fire. Howdy. The hat's too small. I regret this tiny hat purchase. So we got the Jewel Saloon. Hope my wife hasn't left me again. I'm gonna plant this. I don't want to know what you were saying anyways. The Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, it's a little girl selling flowers. So we got the Dirtwater Post Office, sponsored by LT&T. This little girl is selling flowers. You lose 50 meat. This item goes in your offhand. Wait, is that my... Oh, this is my offhand. I'm glad I bought these flowers, but I think the can of infinite beans is better. Sorry, girl. You have some nice flowers, though. But I can make you feel better. What if I could strap a phonograph to the back of this horse? A vacant lot. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. Another vacant lot. A vacant lot. If Ethel makes... You know what? I don't care about Ethel or whatever you have to say. Not a lot available past this point. You saw the sign. There's nothing past here. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Desolate, lonesome coast. I see now. Yes. This is a big map. Okay. It's good to know. Alright. Fair enough. It's good to know. Yes. Oh, I can jump. There's a jump button. Yo, I'm jumping. I was always meant to be a hopper. I was always born to hop. Oh god, it's another spittoon. I'm not ready for the spittoon yet. Oh, this is a big saloon. Or, yeah, saloon. The poker room. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to piano. Doesn't react to me at all, alright. Still staring blankly off to space listening to the piano. The piano player is not very good at his job. The man points to the sign on the counter. Slop, 5 meat. I gotta play the slop. You should eat the slop you already bought before you buy more slop. Maximum HP by 5 for the rest of the day. It's a plate of the slop they serve at the Jewel and Dirtwater. Should really hire better kitchen staff for some competing restaurant moves in and eats their lunch. Choke down the slop, wondering why pigs always seem to enjoy this stuff so much. Blech. Buy another one to put in my pocket. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Oh, okay, I have a list of stuff I've eaten. Oh, yeah, they have guns. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, they have guns. There's a sign that says, see bartender for darts. This is a nice game. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. I'm Gavino. Glad to know you, Gavino. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Oh, okay. Saw the sign out front, advertising a room. Need help with anything? Shot a bourbon. Who's that old man by the piano? Can I get some darts? See ya later, Lloyd. Excuse me, jeez. Okay. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right. Finest room in the house. And plenty of room for your partner too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow, great. Wow. I'm so happy I have that room now. Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird of stories. Fantastical like. Too bad I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much to any now. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector, till one day he lost his mind in a mind. Wait, he what now? You know what I mean. He saw something. Something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely. Come to that, he just stands there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? The sign on the dartboard said to see you for darts. Oh, sorry. All the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our player piano. Thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. See what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around in him myself, but I lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. The piano player's not very good. You lifted the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Oh, I don't have any more needles. She's not in the mood. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. It's your partner. Good old Jill Sloan. Nice to see this whole place ain't changed much. Hey! You've been here before? Oh, sure. I've been all over these territories. Even spent a little time up in North Canada when I was younger. They got a thing they do with gravy and potatoes that's just fascinating. Nice. Guys, I have another stroke. Captain was falling asleep during a brawl. Your room at the Jewel Saloon. Thanks for the reminder. This is Pete's bed. Insult yourself. You call yourself a good-for-nothing yellow-headed jerk. Gain in effect angry. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Oh, how do you know? I don't want that. There's a postcard on this little table. I got a blank postcard. It's my bed. It's my bed! This is a blank postcard. Maybe you should write to your family back home. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to a building called a post office and giving it to the correspondence wizard who works there. So my anger is 1. My stomach. Oh, yeah. How many food items I can eat before I need a nap? Yeah, that's right. I'm a bean slinger. Gavino McFurry. That's me. Alright, cool. Oh, that just leads. Oh, okay, that's cool. Double doorin', as they say, I guess. This is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're already pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, sicko. Look, the Jules Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows. More than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. This spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it! Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass-filled bucket. I just need a sip of water. Hold on. It's so stupid. Fill the bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. The brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit, the toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth? Several years? Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Okay, alright, I'm gonna search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup. Except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. Ugh. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca. Okay, hold on. This is gross. Tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. I hate this imagery in my head. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. You have to hold this little porcelain cow upside down because it's filled with tobacco spit and you don't want it to spill out the little hole in the bottom of it. This item goes in your offhand. Hooray, I guess. Spell damage, Mossel Muxie. Moxie. Melee damage. Honestly, I think the +3 spell damage is pretty good. Yeah. I'm sorry, Can of Infinite Beams. I love you, but I must switch out for the better. See you later, Lloyd. Alright, poker room. The Jewel Saloon poker room. The poster says rules of poker, followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. Aces are wild and cross-eyed queens of hearts are double wild. 4 deuces and 3 fours of spades count as a royal reverse straight. Cross-eyed jacks are wild and kings of clubs are double wild. A full house beats a straight. I think that is true, I think. Deuces are wild unless accompanied by 4 nines. A deuce must be... must be replaced with 3 one-armed jacks of clubs. A reverse flush beats a flush. 2 fours and a pair of queens of diamonds count as a Nevada straight. A pair of cross-eyed kings and a pair of trays count as a straight. 4 two-eyed kings of spades and 2 sixes of diamonds count as a straight. Full house beats an Arizona flush. Deuces are wild and jacks. Tens are wild unless accompanied by a pair of trays. 3 sevens. Okay, my brain's actually dying right now. Spam it! Spam it! Alright. This table is full up. Empty seat. No room at this table. This table just has 1 chair. You sit down at the poker table. A dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Vicky, and the player to your left, his name is Joe. The dealer tells you that the ante is 20 meat. You ante up. Vicky and Joe toss in 20 meat each. The dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a totally garbage hand. A deuce, 3 jacks of hearts, and a 4 of clubs. It's the first round. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning at around 10%. Forcefully strategize. You grunt and strain and tear one of your cards in half. Now you have 2 of that card. I don't think I'll win. I just tear it in half. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 30%. You know what? Cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realize your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. Plus 20% win chance. The last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 50%. Grumptiously raise. In an unprecedented show of chutzpah, you raise by 20 meat. You furrow your brow and turn over your cards, a straight. Vicky grumbles and turns over a full house. Joe smiles broadly and reveals his cards, a straight. And I lost. Well, dang, I just lost like 40 meat. I'm going again. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a really great hand. 4 jacks of diamonds and 2 one-handed kings. The first round, the pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 40%. Cleverly raise. Second round of betting. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 40%. You glance at Joe and check. Joe reluctantly raises. Call. I lose 20 meat. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 180 meat, and you estimate your chance of winning at around 45%. Plus 20%. You arrange your cards to a more aesthetically pleasing spread. I won! Let's go! I got a flush. Vicky got a Tennessee straight, and Joe got a regular straight. I win. Gather my haul. 180 meat. Dealer announces the ante has been raised to 25. You know what? Let's do it again. You ante up. Everybody puts in 25 meat. The dealer shuffles the deck. Or what am I saying? The dealer gives the deck a shuffle, then deals. It's a totally garbage hand. Pot 75 meat. You estimate your chance of winning at around 10%. You do some quick mental math. It's the second round of betting. Check. You narrow your eyes and check. Joe raises. Call. 35% ain't very good. You cock your hat at a jauntier angle. So it's a 55% chance of winning. Oh, I lost. How much meat did I just lose? Walk away. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. I lost meat. I lost my meat. Oh, hey, how you two doing? I lost my meat. Alright, let's see what the stage is all about. It's a cowbell. This chair fell over. There we go. Alright, guess nobody's responding. Also, ow. Really spam that key, jeez. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Atop this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. A pot stove top slop pot. It's very fun to say. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Yeah, Fort Cowardice. Okay, be right back. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. You know what? Fair. They're still brawling. Wait, can I like... Hello, Lloyd. I'll have a shot of bourbon. I got an item, dirt water bourbon. Max HP by 5 for the rest of the day. You drink the bourbon, trying to strain as much of the dirt as possible out through your teeth as you do so. You don't do a very good job of it. Gain an effect, dirt watered. Blech. Dirt watered, man. Oh, okay, here we go. They're all here. You've wet your whistle with dirt water bourbon, and it really needed it. After being dried out by all the dirt floating in the same dirt water bourbon. Your anger level gets higher than one. So if I get angry again, then I'll pass out from rage. Alright, that's good to know. So, I got that max HP. Yo-ho! Is this a window? Nice view from up here. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. It's been like a good 2-ish hours. My first playthrough of this game. Voice is a little tired of reading, to be fair. But you know, yeah. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for joining me, anybody who may have. Engineer, thank you. Thank you for the engineer. Thank you very much. I'm ending the stream though, so sorry. Your chat message. It'll be forever vanished from this world now. I'm just gonna assume this auto saves. And if it doesn't, then that kind of sucks. Main menu. Sure does. Gavino McFurry. Ah, yes, we have to give me the smile. All right. Well, yeah, that was a good like first 2 hours of the game. Yeah, I know, sad. All right. Adios.